everybody, I'm Rhonda with Sol Design, and thanks for joining me today. I hope everyone is doing well. Got some great things to show you today, so looking forward to doing that. Just bringing up my Facebook feed so I can see everybody's comments and how everybody is doing today. So give me just a minute and I will get started with the show today. Let's see here. As soon as I can get to it, I will start everything off today. So hopefully everybody's doing well. Hopefully everybody is, oh, there we are. Alrighty. Looking sassy today. Thanks, Lisa. Hope everybody's doing well. So, first of all, I have a new website. Want to give you a heads up on that. I'm going to put it in the comments section right now. And that way, if you want to make purchases on anything that you see today, it should be on my website. If not today, it should be soon. So, let's see. It is, and I have it on my this Facebook page, so if you get to where you can see it, I will be glad to put it up there for you. So here it is in the comment section. Eventually, maybe. Okay, it doesn't want to work today. So anyway, let's see if I can do that. There it goes. All right, so there is my new website. I hope everybody will take a look at that today, or at least sometime. First of all, I want to let you know that this month, for the better part of the month, what I'm going to do is, if you sign in and you bring a friend, your friend signs in with you, then you and your friend will go into the bucket. And then at the end of the month, I am going to give out either a free pair of earrings or a bracelet. So bring your friend, and I would greatly appreciate it. And let them know that to sign in and say something in the comment section, so I can say hi to everyone that joins me. Like Lisa today, she's already signed in and said something in the comment section. So I will be. If she had brought a friend with her, then I would put both of their names in the little bucket. But unfortunately, Lisa, we're going to have to wait for another day for that. So let me get started on some things that I have made this week. First of all, you can see the necklace and earrings. You can see the necklace and earrings that I have on right now. Everything that you see behind me and things that I'm going to show you today are handmade by me. I love doing everything from jewelry, polymer clay, and home decor. So if you have any questions about anything that I'm showing you today, please feel free to ask in the comment section. And this is 12 gauge wire that I have wire wrapped, and then I've put this stone in the middle, and you can see here I've got something similar on the earrings. These are really fun. They're not heavy. I know that they would probably look like it, but they're really not. And then of course I have the necklace too. This is a $30 set. If you're interested in it, just say something in the comment section. Another thing that I've worked on this week is a bunch of bracelets. So this, you can see here, I've got some bronze and silver focal beads here, and then I've got some sand looking stones on the edge here. So it is 2 strands. It is elastic, and but it does also have a lobster claw on it. So if you're interested in that today, this is brand new, just hot off the press today. I've got this for you, and it'll be $15. Hopefully I'll get it have pictures taken of it and put on my website before too much longer. So this is really, I love this bracelet. It's got some bronze beading in between it. And then of course you've got these three here in the center. So, and again, it is stretchy. And these nice sandstone beads are polished and do have a little bit of shimmer to them. So you can see that. This is what it would look like on. I have to tell you, if you are hearing some background noise, we're having our house painted today, so I apologize for any of the noise that you might hear in the background. No, there's no big animals running around back here, but just to let you know that you might hear some noises every now and then. So you can see what this looks like on me and how cute it is. I think it turned out really super cute and would love to get this to you. Another thing that I've made, again, continuing with the bracelets, knotting twine or rawhide, anything like that. I like to work with that and have learned how to do quite a few knots, and got a gap in my jump ring there. So again, this is a little sandstone, and then I've put turquoise in the center of it. It is has bronze jewelry wire linking it, and then you've got a braided cord here that is also I've done the knots and tied it all together. So you can see what that looks like. It's a braided cord that I've braided. I think it turned out super cute. And there are 6 strands. Yes. So you can see how that looks with it braided. And then with these nice little copper turquoise pieces here. Let me know what you think about that. And of course you've got another braid here. So it looks really nice on. I like it. It's kind of delicate looking, but still with that southwestern boho vibe. So, and there it goes. Here's another bracelet that I've made this week. These are mother of pearl. They've got a reddish, brownish tinge dye to them. And you can see how they just capture the light. These are open squares, rectangles, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sections to it, and they're linked together with copper wire, jewelry wire that I have done myself. So this is really a nice bracelet. I think it came out nice. I was very pleased to get these beads and try something different, something new. So again, all my bracelets are 15 if you're interested in those. Somebody's asking about the one I'm wearing. The one I am wearing is a wire wrap, and it is all silver beads. You've got a little bit of bling here on the parts of it. I see somebody's joined in. You want to tell me who you are and put your name in the comment section so I can say hi to you, give you a shout out. You've got some other crystals here, and it's memory wire, so it goes right back into place. You've got a little bit of a bling here on the end of it too. Love these because they look like they are, you've got a lot of bracelets on without having a lot of bracelets on. You saw how easy it was to just wind it on and wind it off. Very easy to work, to have on and take off and to wear all day. So you can see it's that light and dark colored pearl, and then you've got some crystals in there also. 15 if you're interested. I think this one is on the website, by the way. Going again with the Southwest theme, I have this focal, and this is on turquoise colored rawhide, or suede actually, and you can see how that looks on me. It has a lobster claw clasp, and all of my bracelets are usually about 8 inches. If you are interested in it and you know that you have a smaller wrist and you need smaller sizes, just let me know. Since these are my designs, I can custom order and do custom orders and take things and make them smaller or larger, however you need. If you have, you know, a larger size, you need a larger size, then I can go definitely more than 8 inches on the bracelets. But this has a little piece of turquoise in the center of it. And then you can see how it's embellished with, around the edges, with a patina look. So I think those are super cute. I really like this this bead. So this one is mother of pearl. It has a loop and toggle clasp. It's mother of pearl, and you can see that it's a little flower cutout. I've got a gray piece of suede on the ends of both of these, and then you've got a silver bead here on the side. Again, these are 15 if you're interested. Again, these are 8 inches, and it's supposed to go to the side there, so it gives it a little bit more. There you go. And you can see what that looks like. Again, you know, I think these mother of pearl are so pretty. They just really give off a nice shiny look to them. So that's how that would look. And then again, you've got that toggle clasp here where you just a ring and toggle, so you just put that through. Easy enough to work with. So let me know what you think about it. Let me know if you like it, and let me know if you're interested in purchasing it. You can go straight to my website and purchase any of these that you're seeing today. Another one I have. This one has a lobster claw clasp, and this has a very large silver bead, a flowery bead in the center of it. You see, there it goes, with some silver rings on the side. This is black suede, and this is what this one looks like. So I think it turned out really nice. Again, it's an 8-inch bracelet. It does have the silver, and yes, these are sterling silver. So you're going to have to clean these often, or sometimes, and make sure that they're not tarnished, but they're very easy to clean, just to wipe off with the cloth, and you can see that. So this is, I love that center bead. It's heavy. It's definitely sterling silver. It has a little bit of a texture to it. It has a little bit of a bump to it, but you can see that flower. Let me see if it comes. There it goes. It's trying to focus in. I think. All right, there it is. Look how pretty that bead is. And I think, and it's all the way around it. The whole bead is textured like that. So I think it, you know, I really like the way this looks. Oh yes, it does look like it's brightened, but at a, yes, but it's not at the same cost as Brighton. But yes, it is on the same line as a Brighton pattern or Brighton design. Again, this is 8 inches long, the lobster claw clasp. It's in silver, with a silver jump ring. You can see there. And this again is 15 if you're interested. And I've put my website address on the comment section, so if you are interested in any of this today, it's right You can pick it up there. And this one also has a toggle on it, loop and toggle. And this is a Celtic knot with a bronze colored leather. And then you've got some beads, some wood beads on the side here. And then it's jewelry wrapped at the jewelry wire wrapped with bronze at the end. I think this one turned out really nice. I like that Celtic knot. See if I can get this to cooperate. There we go. Oops, nope. There we go. Still not cooperating. All right, there it is. So you can see how that looks on me. I love the Celtic knot. I think it turned out really cute. But then you've got these different colored beads, and these are wood beads. So you can see the different design in that wood bead. So you've got a little bit of orange on this one and more of the orange on this one. But I think they turned out really pretty along with that Celtic knot. And again, this is a leather corded bracelet. So if you're interested in that, and then it has the bronze colored hook and toggle there. So I really like this one. I think it turned out really pretty. If you'll remember last week, I showed you a polymer clay technique where you take the clay and you run the colors through an extruder, which is, it looks like a plunger, a cylinder with a plunger, and you pull that, or you push that clay through the cylinder, and it comes out in spaghetti strings. And then I take that spaghetti string and I coil it, and I wrap it. These are not those either. And this is what I came out with. I took those coils. This has a half of it on here, and then I did a teal on this side. But this one, you can see here the coil on there, and the colors that came out with it. You've got some reds, some oranges, some blues, some greens. I put a bead of kind of an opaque orangish bead color at the top, and then I have the bronze, wrapped it in wire wrapped it in the bronze jewelry wire. So you can see how that turned out. And then I have paired it with the teardrop shaped pendant right there. And you can see how that has, pairing it with the turquoise colored polymer clay. And yes, these are all polymer clay. You can see how I've paired that. You can see that shape now, that swirl shape in there with the oranges and the blues. And then this turquoise color does have a little bit of a sparkle to it. So it really stands out. So it's half of the swirl and half of the turquoise. And then of course pairing it with the orange suede. And then I've got some copper beading here at the end. This is about 20 inches. It is a jewelry set with these earrings, but if you're interested in some other earrings, you just let me know, because we can pair it with something else if that's what you were looking for. So you can see that and how nice that turned out. I think it really turned out to be a nice little jewelry set. If you're interested in that, it'll be up on my website soon. I know you hear the scraping. I hear the scraping. So that's what the spaghetti stringy polymer clay looks like when you've done a wrap on it, and it makes it look, it gives it a different dimension and proportion. So let me know what you think about that. Let me know if you're interested in purchasing it. Again, this is about 20 inches, so I can definitely make it longer. I don't think you'd want it much shorter, but I could definitely do longer for you. And I think that's a nice jewelry set that gives you that southwestern vibe, but also a little bit of a boho vibe, and if you're interested in that. So let me know what you think about that. Now moving on to, so you'll also notice that when I did the polymer clay last week, or the demonstration with that, I also did polymer clay that was not in a swirl, but it was, I put it through the pasta machine and kind of lengthened it. Whenever you put anything through the a design through the pasta machine, it definitely lengthens it. So that's what, these are the same colors that I showed you just a moment ago with the spaghetti wrap, but I lengthened it through the pasta machine and showing off that all those colors again, just in a different way. And then I've put these orange pieces on top of it, focals on top of it, just to bring out that orange in there, that coral color. I think these turned out super cute. I was really pleased with these. So let me know what you think, if you like them, and I can definitely get these to you. Again, these are probably about 2 inches long. I like long earrings, as you can tell, but I think these would look, I could take the top of it off of, this part off of it and make it somewhat shorter, so then it would only be about 1 inch to 2 inches long. So, but I think the top part of it here really brings out that coral color that's in the polymer clay. So let me know what you think. 15 if you're interested. And again, using that same color technique that I had the other day or last week, and I whenever I have a sheet of polymer clay that I'm working with, I try to get at least a couple of pairs of earrings out of it, sometimes a pendant, and definitely some beads. I do have beads that I sell that people buy and make their own jewelry with, but this is part of that that sheet that I had that I elongated through the pasta machine, pairing it with a little bit of an opaque coral color at the top. Again, you can see those swirls in there and how pretty those turned out. So this is done in bronze, and I think it turned out really cute. Again, I think these are probably going to be, I haven't measured them yet, but I think they're probably going to be at least 1 inch or 1.5 inches to 2 inches. But I just love the colors. They are two-sided, so I know Lisa loves the two-sided earrings. So there you go. Now, if you're in the Tucson area and you're interested in taking classes this summer, one thing that I am offering is creative class time. So instead of having structured classes, if you have projects that you want to work on, like something that you've seen today, learning how to do possibly the color mixing of the polymer clay colors, wire wrapping, choosing beads to go with your designs, or perhaps it is home decor that you're looking at, I can show you how to do, for instance, this little book that I have here. It's a paper mache book. I have decoupaged the outside of it. This is an embellishment that is a mold that I have actually used. This is hot glue, and then I've just painted it and embellished it with gold. But this is paper that is on that I've decoupaged onto it. I buy the paper. You can do digital downloads, and they're really inexpensive, more inexpensive than buying a stack of paper. And you can print that paper as many times as you want to. So instead of having a stack of paper that has only 2 sheets that you're interested in, you can download this and use it as many times as you want to. And of course, the inside of it is also has the paper in it also. These are nice little gift boxes, decorative boxes, if you're interested in that. So going back to the creative class time for this summer, if you're interested in something that I've shown you, or that you have taken a class from me in the past, you're welcome to say, hey, I'd like to try that again. I'd like to go in more in depth on that class. So these classes are driven by you. You tell me what you're interested in working on, and then I put it together. I supply everything for you. All you have to do is show up and learn and have some fun. So this is another box that I've done. This is a mold that I believe this is polymer clay, and then this is a picture, a stamp on tissue paper that I've done. And you can see the crackle. I can teach you how to do the crackle. And on the back of it, it's really prominent back here. And then these ribs here, I did those out of polymer clay. Actually, I think not polymer clay. I think those were, oh gosh, it is a paste that I make. And then this is embellished inside. So a paste that I make, which is cornstarch, white paint, and white glue. You get it to the consistency a little heavier than frosting, and then you can really make molds out of them or do embellishments like this out of it. So that gives you a couple of ideas right there. So if you're interested in any of the classes this month, I do have on Eventbrite. You can look for Sol Design on Eventbrite, and you can pay for classes. You can look for classes and see what's coming up. You can also put in your email address, and the next classes that come out, you will get a sign up for that also. So Lisa has done some of my classes, and she gets sign-ups all the time, notifications. This is, I took a block of wood and painted it, and then again, I've bought this digital download. There's 4 birds on it, and I've embellished the edges and made it rustic looking and added the bow here. This is just decoupaged on here, and then I've got 4 in the set, so you can see this one here, and then I have this one. So you have a blue bird, a red bird, a yellow bird, and then you've got one that's a little bit more of a turquoise color, a little bit different than this one. They are nice either together or as separate. You can buy each one separately or together. If you are, again, if you're in the Tucson area, these are going to be a calliopes. Calliopes on Silver Bell, and right before you get to Grant, or so if you're coming north, it would be after Grant. If you're going south, it would be before Grant. Calliopes is a great consignment store where you can find, help me out, Lisa, Iron Orchid designs, where I use a lot of the molds. They have molds, they have stamps, they have inlays, quite a few things that just make your work pop. They also have classes there, but some of my things are there if you're interested. Iron Orchid. I said it right, yay me. So if you are interested in going by and seeing any of my designs, Lisa has some of her things there also. So if you're interested in seeing any of my design and Lisa's design, go by Calliopes. They have a great selection of just about anything you can imagine. Jewelry, clothing, again, the IOD, which is the Iron Orchid. They have the IOD, all of the supplies for that. And they just have so many neat things all around that it takes a few times to go through the whole store before you actually, can drink it all in. It's a great place if you're interested in that. Also, if you are in the Catalina area of Tucson, Arizona, you can come by and shop from me. I would love to, my gift shop is always open, but if there is, by appointment only, I would ask that you would at least make the appointment and let me get presentable before you come over. And so going back to a couple of other my designs here, I have this one. It's a green pendant, and then you can see these green clear crystals here, and then it's got the little flowers on it, and there they are, kind of a greenish gray color flower. This is about 20 inches and has a silver lobster claw clasp, and then the earrings to go with it, you can see there. And those are just the little flowers with the crystals in between it. And then I love to do the home decor. If you're interested, I like to do a lot of different things. I don't like to just, anytime I see something, I have to try it. So I'm either going to do the home decor, I'm going to do the jewelry, the beading, the polymer clay, and then I also make cards. Coming soon, you'll start seeing Christmas ornaments. I know it's really early to start thinking about Christmas ornaments, but it happens really fast. So found this box at a little place, and I did the all of this embellishment on it from a stencil, and on the top this was just a really dark piece that I have actually been able to make a little prettier. I like to upcycle things so they don't go to the trash. This was going to the trash bin, and now it's not. Now it can sit in somebody's house and really have a story to tell with it. And again, this is where I have taken the mud, or what I have made with the cornstarch, the glue, and the white paint, and used the mold and created this. So that mud, or that heavy consistency of modeling, I've done that. So I thought that turned out really super cute. Actually, Lisa let me borrow this mold. Thank you, Lisa. So if you see something behind me that you're interested in, I would be glad to show it to you at any time. And if not, if there's no questions, or if there is nothing that you would like to see today, then I'm going to start wrapping this up, because the guys are really, you can hear them, and I don't want to interfere with this video anymore. So I hope you've enjoyed what I've shown you today. I hope that you'll start following me on Facebook and start looking at my website. I'll be happy to get whatever you've seen today to you, and I will put these on my website as soon as possible. So I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you next Wednesday at 1 o'clock, and look forward to seeing you then. Have a good week. Bye-bye.